Well, friends, the holiday season is upon us. And so we're talking about tips to survive the holidays. It was just recently, my family and I were all sitting at the dinner table. And Sawyer, my 17-year-old son, he was kind of lamenting that he kept inviting this friend to come over and the friend kept declining. And he was like, yeah, I just want to hang out with him. And he just keeps declining. And then Sawyer said, he goes, I know he's an introvert, but come on. But then Skylar, my 12-year-old, was sitting there and she said, well, what's an introvert? I said, okay, honey, it's all about energy. It's all about how we exchange and gain energy into the world. I said, extroverts like me and your brother Sawyer, we gain energy by being around other people. It fills us up and we just kind of want more of it. But an introvert is someone who gains energy by solitude. An introvert is someone who gains energy by being alone. But then her eyes got really big and she looked and she goes, I'm an introvert. And my husband and I smiled and we said, yes, we know. We know this about her, but it was a beautiful moment because she didn't really realize that about herself as the introvert in a house of extroverts. See, the truth is that we all have different social bandwidths, and our family all has different social bandwidths. And we experience this acutely during the holiday season. Some of us, like me, get our buckets filled up by doing all the things and by being busy with all the people. And others of us, like my Skylar, find that exhausting and need to take intentional time to go and to regroup. The truth is that whether you're an introvert or an extrovert, we all do end up spending time alone. And so when we spend time alone, it's important for us to sort of self-assess if we're doing it because we want solitude or if we're doing it because we're isolating ourselves from other people. You see, solitude, it's sort of this conscious choice. It's a time for us to reflect and process, prepare, maybe pray. But isolation, it's usually about shutting other people out or avoiding others because there's something else going on. Isolation doesn't have anything to do with social bandwidth, but there is usually something that you sort of don't want to deal with. Now, Jesus teaches us that solitude is a good thing for all of us, whether we're introverts or extroverts. Jesus made solitude a priority. It's this conscious decision to sort of pull back and regroup. Scripture says it like this in the book of Mark. It says, very early in the morning when it was still dark, Jesus got up and he left the house and he went to a solitary place and he prayed. Jesus knew that solitude was something that he needed in order to survive all the expectations put on him, all the care that he was going to push out that day, all the wisdom of preaching he was about to share, all the healing he was about to go do. In order for Jesus to do all those things, Jesus needed solitude. So how can you survive? How can you enjoy solitude this holiday season and make sure that you're avoiding isolation? What's your social bandwidth? And how can you make sure that your bucket is full this entire holiday season?